Good morning. Today I'll be reviewing the book Teaching with Poverty in Mind and What Being Poor Does to Kids' Brains and What Schools Can Do About It by Eric Jensen. Eric Jensen is a former passionate teacher. He is also a brain expert. As a matter of fact, he is currently a member of the Society for Neuroscience and the New York Academy of Sciences. The central focus of his book is to establish a relationship between academic achievement and low socioeconomic status. The author made three claims. The first one is that chronic exposure to poverty causes the brain to physically change. The second claim is that the brain is designed to adapt to different experiences. And the third claim is that there are key factors that can turn around students raised in poverty. Mr. Jensen, he clearly defines the nature of poverty in the first chapter, but I feel that the author here started the chapter stereotyping economically disadvantaged students by inferring that they act out, they use profanity, they respect, and they show tardiness or absent from the school, they lack motivation and other problems. But my role as a teacher is to treat all the students equally, regardless of socioeconomic status, national origin, or religion, or any other cultural thing that they come along with them. Mr. Jensen, he said that poverty affects behavior and academic performance. He quotes Sodino, 2005, to state that DNA accounts for 30 to 50% of our behaviors. So he also states that children raised in poverty rarely choose to behave differently, but they are faced with daily overwhelming challenges that affluent children never have to confront. He says that the effects of poverty in children are emotional and social changes, acute and chronic stressors, cognitive lacks, health and safety issues. He offers some action steps for these educators to take, like having a deep understanding of the situation, changing the school culture from pity to empathy. He also states that there are forces that drive student behavior, and he quotes Harris, 2006. Students have the drive for reliable relationships, they strengthen peer socialization, and they have the quest for importance and social status. Again, he gives some action steps for educators, like to embody respect to all of the students, embed social skills in, and also be inclusive. One of the other things that he says about some of the traits that students possess is that he relates the emotional keyboard. He said that it's the trait like sadness, joy, disgust, and anger, surprise, and fear. All of these are hardwired into all the students. But the others, like humility, patience, optimism, compassion, gratitude, all of them can be taught in a school. Mr. Jensen, he said that children raised in poverty are more likely to display these following traits, like acting out behaviors, impatience, impulsivity, gaps in politeness, and so on. He also says that the self-discipline accounts more than IQ and academic achievement. He quotes a school in La Jolla, California, where the students are 90% minorities, but they have a high achievement rate. And by teaching students self-discipline, they are more than likely to graduate and from the school. Also, he states that there are a number of stressors for children living in poverty. My conclusion, I think that the book is a good source for educators who work in a school with large population of children for poverty. I find that there's little gain from a classroom management perspective. I find that some recommendations that are useful, such as changing the culture from pity to empathy, being inclusive and about respect. Um, the author says that many non-minority or middle-class teachers cannot understand why children behave the way they behave. He suggests that empathy and cultural knowledge are essential in students in teaching students affected by poverty. Um, I think that the author blames students and their parents for a myriad of problems, and I think that that's really doesn't help much. But he offers some good action steps to change the students' behaviors, like giving respect to the students first, to avoid demeaning sarcasm, to the model the pressures of adult thinking, to like act like models for them to follow. Well, I think that's all I have to say about this book. Thank you.